Hello, my friends. Guess what? This is the time of year when I start reading chapter books to our class. So I'm super excited to introduce you to chapter books if you don't know what they are. A chapter book is a collection of stories that make up a bigger story, and they're so exciting because you get to go to so many places in your imagination. It's brilliant. This is a Frog and Toad All Year. We're going to start with winter because that's the first story in this book, but we're going to get to go through some different adventures with Frog and Toad. Now, Frog is a little adventurous. Toad, not so much. But let's see how Frog helps Toad change his mind. The first chapter is called Down the Hill. Frog knocked at Toad's door. "Toad, wake up!" he cried. "Come out and see how wonderful the winter is." "I will not," said Toad. "I'm in my warm bed." "Winter is beautiful," said Frog. Come out and have fun." "Blah," said Toad. "I don't want to. I don't have any winter clothes." I have a feeling Frog's going to help. Frog came into the house. "I have brought you some things to wear," he said. Frog pushed a coat down over the top of Toad, and Frog pulled snow hats up over the bottom of Toad. He put a hat and scarf on Toad. "Help!" cried Toad. "My best friend is trying to kill me." "I'm only helping you get ready for winter," said Frog. Frog and Toad went outside. They tramped through the snow. "We'll ride down this big hill on my sled," said Frog. "Not me," said Toad. "Do not be afraid," said Frog. "I'll be with you on the sled. It'll be a fine, fast ride, Toad. You sit in front and I'll be right behind you." The sled began to move down the hill. "Here we go," said Frog. I love how excited he is to be on a sled. There was a bump. Frog fell off. Toad rushed past the trees and rocks. "Frog, I'm glad that you're here," said Toad. "Oh no." Toad leaped over a snowbank. "I could not steer the sled without you, Frog," he said. "You are right. Winter is fun." He thinks Frog is still on the sled. A crow flew nearby. "Hello, Crow," shouted Toad. "Look at Frog and me. We can ride a sled better than anybody in the world." "But, Toad," said the Crow, "you're all alone on the sled." Toad looked around, and he saw that Frog was nowhere. "I am all alone," screamed Toad. I think he's maybe nervous now. Bang! The sled hit a tree. Thud! The sled hit a rock. Plop! The sled dived into the snow. Frog came running down the hill. He pulled Toad out of the snow. "I saw everything," said Frog. "You did very well by yourself." "I did not," said Toad, "but there is one thing that I can do all by myself." "Well, what's that?" asked Frog. "I can go home," said Toad. "Winter may be beautiful, but my bed is much better." Poor Toad. So we learned about a chapter book tonight. It's a lot like just a regular book, only it has another story in it. So tomorrow night we'll be reading The Corner. Our characters will be the same. It'll be Frog and Toad, but they'll have a new adventure. I am super excited to start sharing chapter books with you, and I can't wait until we start reading some more. I hope you have a good night. I miss you all, and I love you dearly. See you later.